Alright, here's a quick clip on the foam grasshopper that we used today. Fluorescent orange ultra thread. We used some crazy glue. Always good to have. 2mm foam. Cut to this shape. And all it is you pretty much take about a 1/4" strip and you angle it, as well as cut the edges here. And it'll form a nice looking grasshopper pattern with that. Just take one silly leg. It's going to be cut into 4 pieces. This is the one that we picked up at Cabelas. Model 21, size 12, curved shank hook. It's 3x long. Okay, we'll start things off by laying a thread base. So right about there, a little piece of foam, and place it, and kind of start tightening it down, but not all the way. What we're looking for is just mainly trying to get that secured. Go ahead and build it back up here. And while that's happening, go ahead and lay some super glue on it. And this one's a little bit different than what we posted on our original foam grasshopper, and that we don't use any chenille. So we'll let it sit here for a little bit while it sets. And then while that is setting, we'll go ahead and take the one leg of silly leg. And it turns out with the size 12 hook, it's easy just to cut it into 4s, or into 4 pieces. And it turns out to be perfect for a size 12 hook. In the case of a size 10 or a size 8, we'll tend to use 2 legs and just cut them in 2 pieces each, and then tie those. But for the size 12, it's one silly leg cut into 4 pieces, just like that. Glue is semi-done, or dry, and while it's doing that, we'll go ahead and get a hold of the tying thread and start building the body. And what I like doing is kind of build a little neck here, and you'll see that it'll start making this little section here stick up a little bit, which is nice because it'll make a nice plopping noise when you're fishing it. It should look like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Even when you shape it, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you just have the right angle, it tends to make a nice little body once you start tightening on the thread. All right, so you can make them thicker, you can make them thinner. But bottom line, with that super glue and the thread, it holds it in place fairly well. And what's also nice is once it gets waterlogged, it'll start sinking just a little bit underneath the surface, and that's just enticing enough for the bass and the bluegill to go for them. Take 2 of the sections that we had cut earlier, and we'll place it on top just to get it started in position. Like so. We'll keep it loose, and then we'll grab the other set, work it the other way, and again put it on there. And then we'll get everything kind of evened out, and then we'll start tightening down just a little bit just to get things started. Just again even things out here. And what we like doing is making the legs stay on the upper portion of the fly. So we like it to tend up here, because for some reason it tends to ride better in the water and shape really nicely for the fish to go for it. And then once that's done, we'll just start building up on the thread wraps. And make some adjustments here or there just so we get it where we want it evened out. And it should pretty much look like that. And then we'll use a whip finish. We'll just use it by hand because it's a pretty thick pretty large head to get our whip finish tool over. But we'll just do several wraps like that, and that's pretty much it. And then we'll lay another drop of super glue right here, and then as that's drying, we'll let it dry, and then we'll trim the legs so that they're all pretty much even. And then that's pretty much it.